Hi guys, Squirrel here, and welcome to another episode of Discover Great Britain. Now, if you remember, in the last episode, we landed just south of Bristol, which was here at Bristol Airport. And if you remember, I had a little interesting expedition just by the car park, and we parked up. We're going to be leaving here today. This is Bristol Airport, which is Echo Golf Golf Delta. We're going to leave out a runway 27, which is the west point towards Weston-super-Mare. So we're going to literally fly out and you'll see the coast quite quickly. We're going to bank left, head south towards Burnham-on-Sea, which is here. At this point, we head into Somerset. This is the county of Somerset here. We're going to travel along the north coast into Minehead, Exmoor National Park, before we hit Ilfracombe, which is the start of Devon. Few points of interest. The coast gets very, very cliff-like just along this bit before you get to Ilfracombe. Now, Ilfracombe has a special mention from me, but you'll hear about that in the video. And then, rather than just follow the coast, what I want to do is I want to fly over to Lundy Heritage Coast. This is Lundy Island. And from what we can make out on Google Maps, Lundy Island has a grass runway and some buildings and farmland. Not really sure what's going to be modelled until we get over there in P3D. Then we're going to be basically heading back east, and we're going to be aiming for this point here, the two beaches, and this is Barnstaple, and this is the River Tor. We're going to come into the River Tor there. We're going to follow it past the Royal Marines base on the left, keeping it on the left, and then we're going to follow the river down south. The river goes down south until it meanders at this point at Northcote Manor, at which point we should be turning onto a heading of roughly 26 or 250 possibly, and landing at Eaglescott Airfield here. If we have a look at Sky Vector, we can just scroll along and come down. You can see the river here, and then Eaglescott, Echo Golf Hotel Uniform. That is where we are going to be landing today. This is a trip along the north coast of Devon. Good afternoon, Matt, or good evening, whatever it is.
Yeah, evening.
What time is it, locally?
6:45, or just about.
What time's sunset these days?
Like, midnight.
We're fine then.
Yeah, it's about, I don't know, about 9:30, 9:45, something like that.
Just looking around here. And have you got scenery? Can you see like an EasyJet plane down there?
You will see planes if you have static turned on. I don't, so
okay.
yeah, you probably see more than me.
Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of statics right next to me. All like poxy little planes.
Yeah, they're pretty useful, but, well, they're useful in this scenario, but when you on VATSIM, they're not useful, because you land and ATC always seem to give you a gate where there's a static aircraft on it.
Yeah, I can understand that. Actually, right next to you where I was parked, I parked over here because where I was parked, there's an airplane with a guy. I can't work out if he's cleaning his plane or he's just waving at me, or waving at you possibly. I'm not really sure what he's doing.
Yeah, I have some sort of like transit van and a helicopter in the hangar, but that's about it.
Fair enough. I can see you've got the doors open.
Wait, have you? Yeah, you do, yeah, nice.
Yeah, I'm just going to shut my baggage door, I think.
Yeah, I suppose we better get a pedal on, because the issue is we are fighting daylight. And I say that loosely speaking, we've got like 3 hours, but still,
yeah.
Knowing our luck.
Quite looking forward to that little island that we're going to go to, because I've never even seen it before on the map, and I've just literally spotted it on Google Maps.
Yeah, Lundy Island. Hopefully Orbex actually has it. Well, it does exist within Flight Sim. Whether they put anything on it is yet to be discovered. No pun intended. Discover Great Britain.
Alright, should we sort of get started up and stuff?
Yep, we'll do.
BFD, alternate user HPA. Let's go back. XPDR is 7,000. That should do for that. Let's get some power going here. Right then. Let's get my position light on. And let's get some fuel. Let's lock that in. Engine 1. We have a good start. Alternator on. Oh, I can hear Matt's engine going. Let's get some fuel. Lock that in. Engine 2 start. Alternator, pitot on. Door open, yeah, we've got the door open warning. I'm going to shut the door now, I think. Now I've got the engines going. So, passenger door closed. Let's get rid of the static elements. Okay, we are looking good. Let's get some instrumentation lighting. And is there anything else we need to do here? Let's have a look. Position light, strobe lights. We can put the strobe on now, we're about to leave. In fact, you know what, we'll put our taxi light on as well. And that is that. How are we doing over there? Let's do a control check.
Just, yeah, 1 minute and we'll be good.
Ailerons, elevators, rudder, all working fine. Get myself comfy. So we go out of here, don't we? Is it via the car park on the way out?
Don't quit your day job. No, it's not. It is from your left-hand side. You can go first because I went first last time. You don't need any flap, by the way.
One of your doors is open on my screen.
Which one?
Rear passenger, I think.
Oh, are you joking me?
I take it it's closed on your screen.
Is it still open?
No, it's closed now.
Yeah, it's open for me. Rip.
Oh, well, probably leave it like that because, well, I don't know, it's up to you. That's annoying. Never mind.
What's the state of it now?
I think it's closed.
Damn. I don't know how it's got that confused.
No, it's a bit annoying, isn't it? Like, if you've got it open and then I join the session, then when you close it, it then opens for me because my game thinks it starts off closed. It's a bit annoying, really.
Is it still open?
I can't see now. Taxiing.
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, it's one of those things that you can never quite get right, but oh well. I mean, yeah. It's one of many things that's wrong with flight simulators these days.
We turning right down here?
No, you don't need to backtrack. Just go onto the runway to the left and take off. That's runway 27, okay. So
I'm going to use a notch of flap just in case.
Well, I mean, Bristol runway is massive for a twin, but it's up to you.
Right. Runway is clear, but then you would expect it to be, because it's only me and Matt playing. Are you near me, behind me, close, or what?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Okay. Right, we'll get onto the runway then.
It's a little bit more organised than Haverfordwest, because there's actually just one way to go, and it's well signposted. Yeah, signposted, we'll go with that. It's well marked.
Yeah, I see you. Okay. I'm going to throttle up.
Roger. See you in Eaglescott. So, line up behind.
Very slightly turning to the left, but not a great deal.
Apparently you can't taxi this in a straight line.
Oh, come on. Quite a bit of right rudder here, actually. And
I even see him. Where's he gone?
positive
oh, there
acceleration.
He is. Nice.
Going up.
Just caught a glimpse of you climbing.
Yeah, quite a bit of runway left.
Yeah, there's miles of runway here. Right, well, we're visual, so I'm just going to go for it.
Wow. When you take off, look left, the runway drops off to the left pretty starkly. It's like it's built into the side of a hill.
Yeah, well, it is, really.
What sort of altitude we're going to go for? About 3?
Yeah, 3 will do.
I've got a nice view looking back at you coming down the runway.
And we'll rotate.
Right. Got flaps up now.
Beautiful view.
Looking towards the sea, it's quite misty. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm in the air now. I had to just turn my sound down because it was far too loud. It's weird, you know, when the before engines start, you think you've got your sound right, and then once the engines are at full power, you realise you really haven't. Somehow managed to drift to the south a little bit, so I'm just straightening it up to the east.
Yeah, I'm kind of heading southwest. I'm just going to turn a bit more westerly.
Yeah, just head towards the coast. I mean, well, it's right in front of us anyway, so we can't really miss it.
Indeed. It's quite a cloudy day. I know we've got active sky, but it's quite cloudy over here.
Yeah, I've got some really nice haze in the distance.
Yeah, just loads of haze. Like, seriously large amounts of haze going on. It's actually very flat around here if you look at the land. Like, topology, it's really flat.
Is that you down there to my left?
Down? I'm probably where you are. I'm probably on 10, 11 o'clock.
I swear that is you. Oh no, it's not. It's a truck driving down the road.
Wow, I'm actually...
You know, like, you have your labels on, don't you?
I've got labels on. I can see you, yeah.
Yeah, well, I just tripped out massively then.
Did you just mistake me for a truck in the sky? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I look to my left and I see this, like, white sort of flashing object. Oh, I see you in front of me now. Right, I find you. And I was like, wait, what the hell? That's not driving on a road. So I look a bit further and I'm like, yeah, that's definitely you. And then it just starts floating above a hill. So I zoom in and it's not you, it's a truck just driving along.
Well, I've leveled out 3k.
Yep, right behind you. This place is pretty well mapped out.
Yeah, it's just so much detail. It's unbelievable. I mean, it's just fascinating, really, if you think about how far technology's come. We're now at the point where, you know, we can fly around something that looks like what you'll see on Google Maps. I mean, obviously not down to the kind of field level detail, but certainly all the major elements are there, including the shape of the coastline and stuff. It's pretty cool.
I mean, have you ever tried... I don't think you've ever tried tile proxy, have you?
No.
Tile proxy, you'll be blown away. The problem is it's very flat, but it basically pulls the Google Maps data into your sim. So you have photoreal everywhere.
That's nice.
Oh, and guess where we're over now?
Have you spotted your first caravan park?
No, but I have spotted the place that I will be going to in a month.
Oh, is that the place we're going to on the Sunday, is it?
Yep.
What?
Just under my left wing.
Oh yeah, there's the motorway. I see it.
Yep.
So go on, tell everybody all about it.
I'm nervous, Paul. Like, I can't disclose such information. No, I'm joking. Western Supermare, the museum there, is the flight simulator show on the 18th and 19th of July, is it?
Yep.
Which coincidentally coincides with Riot or Riot or whatever you want to call it.
It's definitely not Riot. It's definitely Riot.
Is it? Why do they call it Riot? I don't understand.
Because Riot sounds like a riot, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that's what you would get if you put a bunch of planes in the same airspace. Well,
it's the air tattoo. That's the other name for it. Call it that then.
Yeah, the air tattoo. So if you're around at the air tattoo, it's probably an hour and a half drive to the west-ish from there. If you fancy the trip. But yeah, we'll be there. Well, I'll be there for Saturday and Sunday, and you'll be there, what, Sunday?
That depends if you can go to Riot, doesn't it?
Well, yeah. I mean, if even if I don't go to Ria, I'll still go to the other place, which I've forgotten the name of already. No, I'm joking. To the Flight Sim show. I don't actually know what they've named it.
Well,
I think it's just called Western Flight Sim show.
My plan is to try and go to Ria on... Well, I've got tickets for Ria on the Saturday, and then to go to the show on the Western on Sunday.
Now you've said that, you're just going to get mobbed. I was hoping that I'd actually be able to see the museum from the wing, but all I see is you underneath me.
So this is Western Supermare, and this is the sticky outbreak you can see on the map. It looks like a natural thing. It doesn't look man-made. It's kind of weird the way it sticks out. Like, you know, they build those traps to stop the sea from, you know, getting rid of rock and moving it further down the coast. It looks like one of those, but it definitely looks natural.
Yeah. You know, I should remember what that is called, because we had this discussion in episode 1. And I can't remember the geographical name for them, or not geographical, the geography term for them.
If you look to the right there, you can actually see Steepholm and stuff. Little island. Is that island in the distance? No, I'm being stupid. I'm being so stupid. That's Cardiff. That's Cardiff in the distance.
Look underneath you.
What have we got?
Look at all those caravans.
It is quite a nice area. Can
you see all those caravans?
That's a lot of caravans.
There's literally 2 parks full of caravans.
What the heck? Does everybody just live in caravans these days?
It's probably cheaper, to be honest.
I don't know. You can live in it 5 months of the year.
What does that rule still apply to people that live?
Well, the static. The park's closed, don't they? I don't know. The park's closed over winter.
Yeah, but I thought they closed to tourists. But I thought you could still live. I don't know. I'll have to ask my dad's friend.
No, I did. Never owned one.
Likewise.
What are we going down towards Burnham-on-Sea now on the left? Yep, that's
something called Breen. Is it Breen? I can't see if that's what it says.
Yeah, this is Burnham-on-Sea, which has Bridgewater Bay National Reserve. Bridgewater's a bit inland, down that river bit, according to Google Maps.
I'm actually surprisingly keeping up with you quite well today.
Well, I throttled down to let you catch me up, because I thought there's no point. So I'm doing 130. Although I have dropped elevation down to 2.7. Just coming back up now.
Every time I put power on, I just get this really awkward asymmetry. It's like it shunts it to the left and then back to the right again.
I was getting a lot of left turning on takeoff.
Yeah, that's standard. I give up with rudder me on takeoff with this thing. It seems the more you fight it, the worse it becomes.
Yeah, I sort of drifted left on the runway and then just managed to pull it back.
At the end of the day, the runway is probably wide enough to fit 4 of these side by side, so it doesn't really matter.
True story. Oh yeah, just down to the left there you can see Bridgewater at the end of the little river. That river meanders big time.
Oh yeah, I see the river there, yeah. Wow, what the? It comes back on itself and then goes away again?
Yeah, it's crazy. Were you in relation to me?
Hang on.
Oh, I see. You're like on my left wing, a bit lower.
Yeah, I did see you just like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, you're overtaking me now. You're on the left wing overtaking.
Yeah.
Speed up a bit.
So if we turn right here and follow that coastline down, that'll go past somewhere. Lilstock, is it? Or Liftstock? Why can't I read Google Maps today? I don't know what's going on. I'm literally squinting to see what it says, and it just doesn't make sense to me.
Well, we're heading towards Minehead. I've been to Minehead, and we could see Minehead when we flew along Wales. We could see over this bit.
Well, you could with your
Yeah.
MLG visibility settings.
Well, I can see. Can you see Wales on the right there? I can see that.
I can't see. The only thing I can see is you descending and a
Dude,
cloud.
I'm at 3K.
Well, it looked like you were coming down then. Or maybe I was climbing. That's probably what happened. Yeah, I was. I was climbing. Never mind. I feel like I'm on some sort of legal high. I'm just not with it today.
Well, it is early morning. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's almost 1 o'clock.
Well done.
Yeah, there's not really much along this bit. This is what, Lilstock, A39. The A39 I've driven along here. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the A39 is like a massive A road that just runs all the way along this north coast bit.
I've never been here in my life, so I have no idea what's what. It's a new experience for me.
Basically, if you're going for a holiday in North Devon, you will end up on the A39 at some point. It's pretty much
Devon
the only
legit
road.
Popular?
Is Devon popular?
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like Devon. It's a lovely county. It's actually, if you look down there, it actually looks a lot like that. It's just green and wonderful.
The only time I've ever seen Devon is when I watched the Hairy Bikers on BBC. And they go round on their bikes and cook things.
They do. It's a fun job.
It's a great show.
Yeah, how they managed to blag that, I don't know, but I can just imagine. It's a bit like the sort of Top Gear thing where they just get paid to mess about in cars that they could never afford. And in Hairy Bikers, they just do, they do what they love doing, which is motorbike around the countryside, and then just get people to make them stuff and give them free food. It's like, how did you blag that as a TV show, and you're getting paid for it?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a good dynamic. They work well together.
Yeah.
I want to go on MasterChef. That would be so awesome.
What, as a chef, or
Yeah.
are you like an MLG cook? Wow, look left. Look at these hills on the left. Are they like brown for you on the top? Because that's pretty good. Because this place is Minehead. Like, well, that's the big hill there, and then further down here is Minehead, the town. Did you know that Minehead, right, they found evidence of people that lived in Minehead since the Bronze and Iron Age? That's pretty cool.
Old now, then.
Yeah, like on those hills they found stuff. Like human remains and that kind of thing. And according to the wiki thingy, it was a small port, but then it became a massive trading centre in medieval times. And, get this, Minehead has one of the highest tidal variances in the world. So yeah, if you've got a boat, that's pretty fun times.
It's, again, I think I've heard of Minehead on one of the many documentaries that I watched. But I just can't remember what specifically about it they were talking about. It must be famous for something recently.
I don't know about recently.
Maybe I'm just getting it mixed up with somewhere else.
I remember stopping in Minehead because at that point, when we were going all the way down to Devon, on the journey at that point, that was about the limit of everybody's kind of, oh, we need to go for a toilet break and get some food now. So we stopped at a petrol station in Minehead and just had sandwiches and stuff on our way to Devon. That was...
Did you have a Cornish pasty?
I've had them before. Cornish pasties...
What, like real ones, not just like Tesco cheap ones?
No, proper ones. You go down to Cornwall, you can get proper Cornish pasties. They're quite big as well.
I'm sold.
Yeah, you can get pretty big Cornish pasties if you've got an appetite.
And I'm flying over another caravan park.
It's a given that you're going to fly over caravan parks constantly.
I really hope that by the end of this Great Britain tour, someone has tallied them all up from every video.
There's about one every 100 metres.
It's unbelievable. I think Orbex is trying to put caravans back in business.
I almost feel like they had a like a little paintbrush graphic with a caravan park on it, and then some dude just sat there and sprayed it all over the coast.
You know what this reminds me of? This little bit of this stretch of land here.
What?
You know when we did episode 1 and we flew from kind of past Rill and towards Carnarvon?
Yeah.
Just before you hit the Menai Strait, on the left there's like a bunch of hills and stuff. It just reminds me of this bit here. Or should I say, this bit reminds me of that bit.
I tell you what though, because the sun is in front of us in the west, because it's getting late in the day, the reflection on that sea looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's nice. But they really need to fix those cloud shadows. If you look so far in the distance, it renders the shadows that are close really nicely, but then in the distance it's just like a block, and that's it.
So, on the left, all that to our left now, Exmoor National Park. Massive! Absolutely massive.
It's actually relatively fast going down this bit of England. I thought it was further than this.
Well, it's not in a car, I can tell you in summer. There's so many people travelling down the A39, it's ridiculous.
No, but if you think about it, if you look at the GPS, the distance we've travelled, we're already halfway there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and there's no traffic jams.
Yep.
But when we loop back and come round the south coast, we'll be going through Dartmoor, which is like the other national park. Like one's top of Devon, one's south of Devon.
I'm just seeing if I can see it on the map. It'll be interesting to actually see if we can find that airfield easily enough.
Which one?
The oh sorry, not Endicott. Wow, wrong place. Eaglescott.
I don't understand why in this Twin Star, right? Like when you go external, it always shows you, the pilot, and somebody else with you. Like I don't understand why it's not an option to just turn that off.
Because loneliness is for depression and things like that.
So you've always got to fly with a friend.
I would not recommend ever flying on your own unless you really had to.
I think you have to when
very boring.
You have to when you're passing your pilot's license, don't you?
Yeah, when you do your pilot's license, but after that you're pretty much good to go. And even then you just put Skype on the iPad. I shouldn't have said that. It's funny actually trying to get some sort of 3G signal from 3,000 feet.
Whilst moving.
Honestly, it's not too bad. It cuts a little bit, but it's not that bad.
It's like when you go on commercial aircraft now.
60 knots.
When you go on a commercial aircraft now, like they often have especially long haul, they have a wireless thing, don't they? Some kind of satellite link.
Yeah, but have you tried using that?
No.
It's like if you took dial-up and then sort of took it back to the Stone Age, you might be a tenth of the way there.
Got to dial up and run a sample across it of somebody rutting a crisp packet constantly.
Yeah. It's not fun.
Trying to work out where we are now. Possibly Colborne.
Somehow you managed to go in front of me.
MLG.
I don't get it. How do you do this?
You're 1.1 nautical.
Wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry, and a damn fine one, I'd wager.
Microsoft Flight Simulator Quidditch.
Hey, they've got the training lessons where you can put hoops in the air and fly through them.
Oh,
it's a bit like Quidditch.
It's almost like playing GTA.
There is just no coastline here. Like it's trees and then it just drops straight into the water. There's no beach.
Yeah, imagine
or anything.
if you fell down that.
Yeah, good luck getting back out.
Good luck surviving it. Never mind getting back out.
Yeah, if you did survive, you'd have to swim quite a long way.
I wonder what sort of marine life they have in this sea.
I don't know. I mean, the problem is, I mean, it's possibly clean here. I think when you get around the North Devon, they have got beaches that are certified for swimming. Like, you know, like they have those European ratings of how clean the beach and the sea is to swim in and stuff. And they've got some top-rated beaches down here. So I think the water's probably quite clear, which means there probably are some fish and stuff in there.
Yeah. I wonder, I mean, they're never going to truly know what's in there, but I guess they can have a good guess.
Yeah.
Let's find the next Jaws along the sea. Or along the western coast of England.
Well, they do get the occasional shark that kind of ventures up towards England, but doesn't happen very often.
I thought sharks aren't they warm-blooded people?
I don't think so.
Warm-blooded people. Aren't they warm-blooded? Are they fish or what are they? They are, I think.
Yeah, they're like ancient fish. I mean, that's the thing about the shark, is it's the basic design of a shark has not changed in millions of years because it's never had to. It's never had anything that hunts it, and the design of it is absolutely perfect for the job. So it's one of those things that has survived millions of years and just never changed.
Imagine if people were like that. We'd still be on all fours.
We would. We'd probably still be swimming.
Yeah, like we'd have gills and we'd be able to hold our breath for like 2 hours at a time. Maybe David Blaine is like a secret, unevolved human.
Yeah, he might have.
Have you ever seen him do that, where he sits in a tank and just doesn't breathe for like 2 hours?
Yeah, he does it with, he slows his heart rate down, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
We're flying over Linton.
Yeah, we are, you're right. And then Coombe Martin, once this sort of tree line finishes.
Definitely driven through Coombe Martin. I remember going through it. I remember the name.
It just reminds me of Doc Martin. Did you ever watch that TV show?
Don't think I did.
With
Oh yeah. I remember Clunes, Martin Clunes.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah. It's nowhere near here, but whatever. The name's relevant.
On the left, those hills, are they kind of brownish in colour?
Yeah.
I've got a feeling, and this could be completely wrong, I'm sure somebody will correct me anyway. I've got a feeling that those hills have got some kind of ore in them, like iron ore, and that's where it gets its rusty brown colour from. And I think that's where Minehead takes its name. I think there was some mining or something like that. I can't remember though.
Yeah, that sounds plausible.
I mean, even if I made that up, it sounds really plausible.
You could sell that to Mojang.
Mojang.
Well, now Microsoft.
Very much.
Maybe that's where Minecraft concept came from, Minehead.
Maybe. He was just on holiday in Devon. And he went, you know
Notch
what?
was on holiday in Devon, found some iron in a rock, and was like, oh, I know, we'll make this into a cube and call it Minecraft.
Yeah, it's all sheer cliff stuff here. That's why you don't get caravan parks here, because they don't want that. They want beaches and stuff.
I'm going to dive down and fly parallel to the cliff.
Where are you going down there?
Yeah, I'm flying right next to it, so I'm like level with the top. I did see you, but I've lost you now.
I've started diving.
Oh, you're coming down as well? Oh yeah, I see you there. Nice.
Yeah, it's like all these fields and stuff, and then it just curves down and drops in, all rocky and stuff.
so cool. I'm cliff surfing.
We're pretty much at land level. Look at that. That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm below the land. I'm like almost on the sea.
You've gone really down there, have you?
Yep, and I keep idling the power without the gear so it cries at me.
You can see, like, I don't know, it's footpaths or something. They're kind of etched into the side of the. I don't know if you can.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like the white. I don't know if they're meant to be.
Yeah,
there
but that one there looks like if you walked on it, you might not be walking on anything else ever again.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's actually realistic. It's just been painted on.
It's another attempt at Photoshop spam.
So I think
So
we're coming towards Watermouth.
yeah, well the airport you can see on your GPS just out to your left is Chivener apparently. Is it Chivener or Chivener? I don't know how they pronounce it. Apparently it's Chivener, not Chivener. But yeah, it's an RAF base.
Oh yeah, that one. We're going to see that later, aren't we? When we loop back.
Oh, that's some nerd truck just climbing the hill and a caravan park. Great.
Yeah, this is Watermouth on the left. I presume you say Watermouth and not Watermouth, but I haven't got a clue. Oh, there's a boat down here.
Where?
Just, can you see where I am now? I'm just approaching it. I'm about 200 meters, and I think this is called Helly Bay. We should be coming up to Ilfracombe shortly, but there is, yeah, just where I am now. There's a boat, like a white and red boat in the water. Just right.
Where are you, hacker? I can't even see you.
What?
You just
Where have you
honestly,
gone?
you're like Houdini. 1 minute you're next to me, the next minute you're in a different continent.
I see you. You're dead low. I'm straight ahead. You'll see it in a minute. You'll see it.
Oh,
I'm
I see
passing
the
it on my left now.
I see the boat, nice. I just don't understand how you got there.
I just flew. I don't. You've gone really low. That's why you keep losing me. Yeah, it's like a little fishing boat.
Is there two boats?
I only see one.
I think there's another one. See, this is why you should fly low down.
Or do you mean the super two very, very small boats?
Yeah, I think there's another one.
Could be those. There's one big boat and two tiny ones.
Yep. One big one, two tiny ones, and a plank of wood.
And a guy sat on the plank eating an apple.
And me
That's how
almost
low
going
I
into
am.
a cliff. That was quite unforgiving. So where was that? Water something? Watermouth?
It was past Watermouth. That was actually Helly Bay.
Oh, so we're nearly time to break off and head towards...
Yeah,
that,
we're getting
that
close.
place. I forgot the name of it.
We are close.
What's it called?
Lundy Island or something?
That's the one, yeah, Lundy Island.
Actually, you know what? I think that what we passed was Ilfracombe. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that was Ilfracombe.
Yeah, I think so. I see a lighthouse here.
And Ilfracombe is where I proposed to my wife.
Really?
Yep.
You kept that quiet.
I don't know. Yep, I proposed to my wife. We was along the coast basically, and we were sat on a rock looking out towards the sea in Ilfracombe, and I proposed to her. And then we went into the town centre in Ilfracombe, and I bought her an engagement ring.
So you proposed without a ring?
Yes.
What kind of logic is that?
Well, I mean, if
So
she
you
said no,
propose
I
and
would
then
have. If I said no, I'd have wasted
Wow.
money on a ring, wouldn't I?
You cheapskate. You should have been fully committed, Paul. Whatever the outcome, that's ridiculous. I hope
I
she
can see the
watches
island
this
we're
and
going to.
divorces you. Does she watch your videos?
No.
Damn. Does she know about that story?
Which? Oh, this story.
About the fact that you ditched her and didn't buy her an engagement ring?
It didn't. It didn't kind of work that way, to be fair. It was a spur of the moment thing, and I just basically popped the question, and she went, "Oh my god, yeah!" And then it was like, "Well, should we go and get a ring?" And then we tried to find somewhere in Ilfracombe. We found a little jeweller's in Ilfracombe and bought a ring there. It was all very kind of spontaneous.
I'm actually speechless right now.
It wasn't.
A tear to my eye.
It wasn't pre-planned. It was just spontaneous.
That's the conventional proposal right there. What happens to like the carol singers and the stomp dancers and? But at least you got married. I'm forever alone, so you have that over me.
Oh, we only actually got married a few years later.
In Ilfracombe?
No, we didn't get. We got married up in hang on. We actually got married back in St Helens. We actually went back home to St Helens to get married. By that point, I was already living down in Harlow.
You got married in St Helens?
Yep.
Which church?
We didn't get married in the church. We got married at the registry.
RIP? Which
Rip.
one?
Why RIP?
Because I don't know any registry offices, so I can't say, oh, I know that place.
Why are you asking where it is then?
I'm just making conversation. At the moment, I'm flying across water. I've got not much to talk about.
Yeah, St Helens registry office. I mean, you know,
When I went...
it wasn't like a lavish wedding or anything.
Well, because my dad's a massive pimp, he's getting married again in September. And he's getting married in St Helens in the registry office. I don't know which one it is, though.
Dude, good luck landing on this. You're going to need it.
I can't land anywhere because... Oh, wait, I see a lighthouse.
You see a lighthouse?
Yeah, there's a lighthouse. Oh, they've modelled it? Nice.
You're like 2 nautical away from me. How can you see a lighthouse?
It's called Zoom. They've modelled both ends of it. That's actually really nice. So, have they modelled the strip in the middle? It's not rendered yet if they have.
Oh, yeah, I can see some structures.
I see something in the middle, but...
Lundy Island. Lundy Heritage Coast. What is this place? Do you reckon this used to be connected to the mainland like millions of years ago and then it just got disconnected? There is nothing here. There's supposed to be a bay and a helipad right here where we are.
Yeah.
All I see is about
there's no
5
runway.
trees.
But you know what? Just because we've come this far, I'm going to pretend there is a runway.
Dude. Yeah, this looks awfully unmodelled. Like, the size of the trees isn't correct. This thing's out of scale. This thing's a lot bigger than this.
I'm actually a little bit scared of the terrain. It's not flat enough.
It's super small. It's too small. There is a lighthouse. I wouldn't risk landing on that. I don't think it's going to go well. I'll be honest with you.
If I can find the orientation of where the runway's supposed to be, it will be okay. I mean, there's enough markings down there.
That looks nothing like what it does. The scale's just not right. It can't be. There's another lighthouse at the top end, which is correct. But all the buildings are missing, the farmyards are missing, the runway's missing. There's so much stuff not here. Where the heck are you?
I'm trying it. I know where it's positioning from, so it's okay. Oh, I can see. If you pull up and come left,
Left?
you'll see me. Yeah.
Oh, there's birds around the lighthouse. That's so cool.
I'm gonna have to turn back on myself.
Right, I'm going to climb up a bit.
If you just go to... You see where that first lighthouse is, yeah? Not the one you're just over now, the other one.
Yeah.
If you just head towards that first lighthouse, you'll see me. Eventually.
Yeah, I'm coming back around now looking for you.
I'm probably going to crash.
You probably are.
But it's okay. I got this. If I get to a point where I don't think it will actually happen, then I'm just going to go around.
Just don't forget you're the host.
Oh yeah, no, don't fight. It's fine. I'm not going to ruin anything. But I can see where the runway should be, and I can also see the flat bit of terrain where it is. And that's good enough for me. So, gear down.
Honestly, where the heck are you?
Just circle over the field, or over the island, and you'll see I'm coming in from the western side. Right, so there's the lighthouse. I'm aiming for that first tree.
Flipping heck, you're miles away. You're 3
Not
nautical
really.
out. What the heck? I've
Not that
got
far
a
out.
feeling my island is in a very different place to your island.
Really?
Yeah, you're 3 nautical away from me. That's crazy.
Well, I'm turning back towards it now.
Something's not right here.
I'm heading right for that lighthouse.
Like, how far do you think you are from the lighthouse?
I don't know, mile, less than that. I can see where I'm meant to land. Let's just hope that this goes to plan. Where are you?
Circling the south of the island.
South of the island. So
Yeah.
you can see me.
I can see you approaching. You went 3 nautical away to make that approach.
Rip. People need to look at this on Google Maps to see what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. You're 1.3 away from me. You're about 500 meters from the coast, I think.
Here we go.
What could possibly go wrong?
Everything. I like there's just some random trees in the way.
I just hope the terrain is at the right height for your aircraft. You like smash into it.
Okay. We out. We out.
Have you touched?
Yeah, I touched the ground. That's all that matters.
You flew very close to a bunch of trees.
Right, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's do that.
The wheels did touch the ground, though. That's all that matters. But yeah, that is definitely not modelled.
No, it really isn't.
So, now we're back inland to find that river.
Yeah, Barnstable. Barnstaple. Right, I can like you, but I can see the estuary entry point dead ahead.
I can see some sort of beach thing, yeah.
Saunton Sands. It's quite big, Saunton Sands.
Do you want to build a sandcastle?
I reckon you could build quite a big sandcastle in Saunton Sands.
You know what I've always wanted to do? But
Live in a sandcastle?
I've never found anyone that has enough muscle strength to dig a hole big enough to let me go in it. It's to do that thing where you go on a beach where you dig a massive hole and then you like
Buried up to the
sit
head.
in it. Yeah, exactly.
Why have you always wanted to do that? Like, that is about as close as you can get to being buried alive.
Because so imagine that in that position, yeah? And then just put in like a sandcastle bucket over your head.
Oh my
And then
God.
some like 2-year-old comes and sees the bucket and picks it up and then you just scream really loud.
Yeah, and then he bashes you on the head with a spade repeatedly, and there's nothing you can do.
Oh, I mean, I don't care about that bit. I live with my consequences. But it would be super funny.
Oh, wind turbines, I can see a whole lot of them.
Where?
Left of Barnstable.
How do you see? Honestly, I think
don't
we're
know.
in different sims. Mate, have you? I bet you that you have like version 2.6 or something, and you haven't told me.
When we're done
It's just
recording,
sample.
watch my video back when I put it live at this point, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, from now on, Paul is clearly sponsored by Lockheed Martin, who are providing him with better graphical experiences than me. Oh, hang on, I see the wind turbine.
Right, there you go. Okay, there you go.
I take that back. No, actually, I don't take that back.
Of course you
probably
did.
are.
Look, well, we're going to fly past them in a minute.
Yeah, I'm just going to go in a straight line, because it's literally where we need to go.
Well, I'm going to try and follow that estuary because that looks quite fun. I'm going to go in the entrance there between the two Saunton Sands bits, and then bank left and follow it round that way.
You know, for one moment then, I thought I saw a tornado, and it was a streak of dirt on my monitor. I looked at it and I was like, no, that is going to be like a viral video right now. And then,
tornado.
It was some dirt. Yeah, just like touching down on the hills over there, but it literally was a streak of dirt.
I think on the right estuary, the river, I think I can see quite a big bridge. Yeah, I can actually. Over Bideford.
Oh, yeah, you can see it over there.
Yeah, there's a Bideford bridge just north of Bideford.
Bideford. Bideford.
It's not Bideford, dude.
why
There's the
is it not
runway.
Bideford?
Look, because it's not.
There's the run. What?
The runway, the Royal Marines base.
Yeah, the Royal Marine Chivener, yeah.
Yeah. Can you see the wind turbines yet?
Yeah, I can see them now. I'm flying over a golf course.
Wow, I can't actually see any caravans. What's going on?
I'm sure that can be quite easily rectified.
Are we in the right place?
Maybe this is not Orbex scenery.
Orbex, proudly sponsored by caravans.
I was trying to be witty then and think of a caravan park company, but I couldn't think of one. It's Butlins, but I don't even think they're static caravans. I think they're just sort of chalet things.
Wow, we should have landed at that runway. That was cool.
What, down there?
Yeah.
There's something happening on the runway though.
Yeah, it looks pretty busy.
What's going on down there? Oh, there's just some random planes parked down there.
It's quite built up. Sun's starting to set.
Yeah, so the river that comes out of this place here to the south is the one we want to follow. I'm going far too fast. Wow. Oh, dude, I think I see an IKEA.
Get out of it.
Nope, I don't. What a troll.
You've seen a tornado. You've seen an IKEA. What else have you seen?
Legal highs.
Yeah, what is it you're taking?
I don't know.
You need to bank right and follow that river.
Yeah, I'm following it. It's right under my nose.
Welcome to Barnstable.
Where the local time is 1949. Yeah, this is it. This is the river all the way down.
Indeed.
Now to find this place.
Well, yeah, at some point...
runways on Orbex are really difficult to find.
Well, like I say, we'll hopefully at some point you'll see this river joined by another one to the left. If you see that junction, you should be turning right pretty much. Like before you get to it.
Are you behind me?
Yeah.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Well, I'm doing 147, so I mean, I'm not sure what else I can do. I'm at the limit of the normal green wind speed. Speed, sorry. Has it got lights?
Nope. It's literally got nothing. It's a grass runway. I'm just going to fly over the top of it until you're landed.
I don't even see it yet.
Oh, you'll see it. Well, maybe you won't. I mean, it's very difficult to see with the Orbex scenery. That runway is pretty small as well. Damn. Can you see me?
Not yet, no.
Okay, well, if you do see me, I'm right over it.
I see you now.
Yep, I'm right over it now. You want to land on runway 26. Or whatever that is. 26, I think it is, yeah. Oh, look, there's some sheep in the fields. Can you see it?
I think I see it, yeah.
Trying to see if I can see you.
Not got the best approach, but I think I have to land over some trees as well.
No, you don't. There are trees nearby, but they're not on the tree. They're not on the approach path.
Are you sure about that?
Yep, pretty much.
Well, I've got a tree.
Oh yeah, I see you underneath me. Nice.
I've got a tree on my approach.
I'm gonna turn around and see what you see. Oh yeah, there is just a singular tree, you're right.
Wow, that was a fun landing.
You down?
Yeah.
Should I land on the cross runway like a champion?
Might be easy, to be honest.
Is there a cross runway? Oh no, it's not. It's not. I forget I said that. It's a taxiway. Right, can you see me going over the top?
Just wondering where I'm meant to vacate.
You don't, you just do a 180. Please don't taxi on the road or something. Put my gear down.
Yeah, that set of trees right before the runway is very, very interesting.
Well, I'm just on downwind, so...
I don't even see you yet, that's weird.
Flying in the opposite direction of the runway.
Oh, you're not on final?
Nah, about 40 seconds.
Oh, okay. There's a car over here. I'm going to park by this dude. Oh, it's a bunch of gliders.
I'm going to whip it round now. Nothing to lose. Give it a bit of rudder to get it round the corner. Job's
Oh, there's a
good.
helicopter.
Yeah, the Devonshire ambulance. Can you see me now?
Yeah, I see you. You should see me on your right as you landed. he comes over the trees. Just park next to the gliders.
Braking
And he's
action,
down.
please.
Some nice shadows because the sun's quite low now. Wow, there's a biplane over there.
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube of that.
Yeah, there's a Cessna, a biplane, a chopper, fuel tank, quite a few gliders.
Taxiing this thing in on grass is going to be nice. Did you have to use all of your power to get it to move?
No, not on this one, but I did. When we took off from Bristol and it was in that grass, that's exactly what I did.
Nice.
It's like the physics is just all wrong. You're just on the grass and you have to full throttle it just to get moving.
Yeah, it feels like this is not about greasing landings or anything like that. It's just about planting it and braking as hard as you can. And using the elevator to give you even more friction on the ground.
Shot past me. Oh, you're flying through the scenery now. You've just gone through a glider.
Wait, is there a parking space to the right of you or the left?
To my right. Yeah. Looks funny with your baggage door open. We made it.
Eaglescott.
That was a fun trip, and we managed to get all along the coast. Went out to Lundy Island, came back. You saw a tornado, and then we landed on a strip.
Well, at least I didn't land in the car park, Paul.
I didn't land in a car park. I just taxied to a car park.
Vacating the car park, whatever, same thing.
If I'd have gone the other way, and not the way you told me, I'd have been okay. So I blame you.
No, the people in your comments were backing me up. It was your own fault.
Yeah, once I know the signs, I shouldn't have basically took a left where I did. I definitely went past where you wanted me to turn left. But given that I'd done that, I should have gone further down and gone right and looped back.
Yeah.
But yeah, you live and learn. I don't mind making mistakes.
No, neither do I. I enjoy making them, and I also enjoy watching other people make them.
Cool. Well, next up, I think next time we're going to go down towards Land's End and stuff, and maybe over to the is it the Scilly Isles?
Yeah, I wanna. Well, I don't want to land there, but I want to take a look at a place called Bodmin on the way down. It's a nice little.
Oh, Bodmin. Yeah, I've
school.
been to Bodmin.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
My friend flies from there in a 152, so I shall see what it's like.
I'd like to see Land's End of Falmouth, because Falmouth is where I take my son to uni.
But I mean, can we do here to Land's End in an hour? That's going to take a long time.
Don't know. Need to look at it.
Yeah, maybe. If we might have to climb a bit higher.
Yeah.
But I guess the first challenge is getting off this runway in a twin.
Flaps. Pull back. Don't hit the
Lots
tree.
of flaps. Maybe we could just ask to borrow one of their glider winches.
Yeah. Okay, well, it was a pleasure. Sun's setting. I'm off to bed now.
Indeed, me too. Good night.
Bye.